late, but, you know, Boom definitely looking to doesn't have a ward or anything, so all he can do is really just kind of nuke to get a little bit of information. Gonna try and swipe some experience out of this, but there was a trap waiting for him on the cliff, so I think instead he's just gonna be added to the farm total. And yeah, Among Us into the pit they go. If they can just claim this Roshan for free, that would be huge. There is a wolf that immediately gets dealt with. Abed still just chasing after Kezcute, creating a distraction while his team goes for the real objective. He does still have an Astral Step, so gets that bit further away, gonna try and dissimulate his way up onto the high ground, actually fakes them out, but gets trapped, not in the best position, does keep Mikoto away for a moment. The Roshan actually not going down all that quickly, and now with Abed dead for 45 seconds, Boom can clean this up very quickly. The Courier trying to scout, but it actually just gets side-bladed down. Among Us holding this high ground. FPZ getting poked at, but Makoto's got a 10-second BKB, so he doesn't care. He's just going to go straight in. Fuku hanging on to the Ravage, can't afford to use it too early on in this fight. Crystal Maiden a little bit low on mana. Zephyr getting gone on. He does have a Ghost Scepter to survive. Still poking and prodding at Cuckoo. Dreamacell has used the ultimate. The Ravage comes out at the last moment. Zephyr jumps in, trying with the Freezing Field, but he ends up killing the Necrobook, and that just obliterates him. 2/3 of his HP disappears. And Boom now going to run for the pit. No worries whatsoever with the Ravage down. They're going to buy back on the Crystal Maiden. Among Us, this is not what they were hoping for when they made that initial move into the Roshan pit. Abed trying to get in there, but no, not going to be in time. Lycan picks up the Aegis, and now Boom just hoping that they can retreat cleanly out of this fight. Making their move over. FBZ kind of in no man's land with no mana either. Going to try for the Timber Chain away, but Abed's still right on top of him. So Among Us claim a kill. Can they all get out cleanly is going to have to be the question. In Your Dream heading into the tree line. Cuckoo does have the Ravage, but Dreamacell's in here with the Shapeshift popped. Among Us just hiding in the trees. Cuckoo got to be a little careful. Hyde walks forward straight into the Morphling and just gets blown the heck up. And now with the Shapeshift starting to wear a little bit thin, they're actually getting caught on the way out. Unfortunately, no tracks for Among Us. Could have maybe waited for March to get into position there, but he comes around the corner. They do see that Hyde is at bottom. They have pretty good intel, but it's just not easy to start the fight. They walk up onto the high ground. Mikoto going to get jumped on with the immediate Ravage. Can they focus him down in time? Can he get the BKB off? He can't. Abed with the follow-up lockdown. Among Us just like that. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, they burst down the TA. They get a follow-up kill on the Timbersaw. It's dying pretty quickly. All right. Aegis, Cheese, and the Aghanims picked up. It's actually the Templar Assassin with the Aghanims. So keep your eyes peeled for that. Maybe going to come jumping into this fight in a moment. They're focusing onto the Tide. Cuckoo going to get force-stepped. He's up on the cliff. That might be an okay place for him to be, though. Abed fighting this out. The Ravage doesn't connect onto anything. Abed still going with In Your Dream, looking very healthy. They have managed to bring down Mikoto the once, and now they continue to turn this fight. Kezcute getting sent packing as Hyde now getting auto-attacked down. Dreamacell just manages to TP out. A Hyde Grundy will go. A Hyde Grundy will go. Still 40 seconds to go on the tier respawn. FPZ getting gone on. Nuke down. Can he get his spells off? Can he get his items off? No, he's just dead. Dead for 90 seconds. They're not even going to get a full 5-man fight at this point. Among Us, they can't get the last remaining lane of racks, but I don't think it matters. They're just going straight forward onto the tier 4s and not going to get that stomp off from Kezcute. In Your Dream makes quick work of him, and now Hyde also hexed up. Can he escape? Yule's mech, and he's got the magic stick. Should be able to make it back into the fountain. Boom. Some BOTs or anything. Speaking of BOTs, March is picking some up, wants to rejoin his team shortly. 40 seconds to go on the Ravage. Dreamacell coming in. Don't think he really wants to focus on the Tidehunter. He wants Zephyr first, but Abed just forces him away. In Your Dream getting gone on. Great force staff, gets him out of range of the arrow, and now he can just turn around and start man-fighting. Mikoto locked down and dead. Dead for 100 seconds, and with that, Among Us pulling it back from what looked like the jaws of defeat, and will be taking this first game. 2 points in the Leech Seed for Zephyr. A little bit unusual, but I guess really looking for those dives. The slow on Nature's Grasp does not scale particularly well, and Zephyr actually finding them here. Dreamacell locked down. Cuckoo, can he land the stun? He does manage to do so, and Dreamacell looking like he's going to be going down for the first time here. Now they just turn their attention back over towards Kezcute Mikoto to do something about this, but there's an Observer Wood scouting him, so they're just going to try and go for the Bat Rider first. Stun connects onto him. A couple of auto attacks coming through. Mikoto does have the lasso, but March still laying in with the auto attacks. At least they've got the Gust. Cuckoo, can he finish the job? Mikoto's surviving, but looks like the Arcane Curse might tick him out. 2 for 1 thus far March still fighting. Hyde also coming in here to try and put an end to this push. But, the tower has lost. The fact that they've taken some damage here is not nearly as significant as the fact that these other towers have almost died. And Mikoto getting gone on at mid, RP'd into a follow-up stun from Cuckoo. Not expecting the Lina to be here, but Hyde just going to be going for an Aether Lens. Pretty happy with his Keen Optic. I hear a lasso coming out, but there's a global. And In Your Dream just going to look for the jump away to March, who is now going to hold the high ground. There's still a hookshot, though, from Kezcute, and they will be able to finish off this kill. Actually, In Your Dream still kind of escaping. The dust is lasting a little while longer, though, and there's just too much long-range artillery. Now, March also looking like he should get chased down, and with the disruption. Even if he tried for a TP, they still have the cogs to interrupt, and Boom will happily claim, and the defusal on the Riki. So they've also got a timing that they're looking to make use of, and they've actually got a great ward up on this high ground, which hasn't been dealt with. So they see Mikoto, they know that there's some other heroes over here. They do get revealed. Zephyr actually going to get gone on first, but they've jumped straight into the back lines, gone for Kezcute. In Your Dream looking for a little bit more. The Global Silence helping to protect him, but now here comes Mikoto. Last second lasso into the gust as well. Nowhere for In Your Dream to go, just walking forward towards the Drow. Trouble for March as he's now going to be forced to TP away, and well, Among Us were the aggressors, but in that previous fight. Is he being spotted here? Ooh, trying for the skewer away. Alright, got disrupted at the same time. Hook shot as Zephyr just kind of out in no man's land here. He'll be a quick kill. Ahmed won't really be able to get back over. Still a few seconds to go until the blink cools down. Zephyr might be able to get denied. Not going to happen, but still a 1-for-1 trade thus far. And into the backlines, they find FBZ. His Force Staff actually on cooldown, but unfortunately In Your Dream didn't have the blink strike for another 3 seconds, so couldn't finish off the kill. Just going to be the melee support for melee support. Top lane, Dreamicell pushing up against this tier 2 tower. And still looking for more is Among Us. Here's the lasso. Mikoto actually able to get a little bit further back with the illusion rune, getting the dispel there. Now they're chasing for more. In Your Dream in danger. Manages to jump away with the trick. Second blink strike, but it's too much damage for Dreamicell as suddenly he pops all the way to #1 on net worth. Just have to see what kind of play that they can make here. Already some pings going over, wanting to invade the triangle. They see Cuckoo for a moment. And I think they're just going to head straight in there. Yeah, smoke breaks. Mikoto takes to the skies, looking for it, pops the dust. It's just going to be Zephyr for now. In Your Dream comes over. Global Silence getting popped. They want to take this fight. Abed can't find the positioning for an RP just yet, though. He's moving closer, drops the RP, but it's only onto one. They drag Hyde back in, into a nice stun from Cuckoo. Buyback as well. Among Us really committing for this fight. FBZ wanted that bounty room, but that separated him a little bit from his team. Abed trying to find the escape, but his skewer is still on cooldown for now as he tries for the TP, but he's going to the tier 1. Actually just ends up canceling it as he gets flame breaked up onto the high ground. Looks like that'll be the end of him. If he had TP'd anywhere else, I think he would have survived, but his team kind of messing him up. TPing to the tier 1 earlier in that fight. They will manage to claim the Aegis on the Batrider, so not a total loss. Among Us grouped up looking for the fight. They do have the Manta on the Riki now, but In Your Dream, a measly level 15. Actually below the level of a bunch of his supports. Mikoto going to pop the BKB, doesn't want the lasso on the silencer. It's actually going to get Overgrowth. March now pops the global, but they're not even committing for the fight. Abed trying to skewer forward into a good position to get an RP off. Doesn't really find the opportunity. He's still waiting, still waiting. Kezcute going to make life a little bit more difficult for him. And In Your Dream's getting gone on. They get the lasso on the Magnus. At least the Riki's still surviving, but In Your Dream is super low. Dreamicell just completely cleaning house with the auto attacks. GG's already been called, so Abed's having a little bit of fun in the last moments here.